Good morning, everyone. It is Vlogmas Day 22. Last 2 work days for me. Last work day for hubby. He unexpectedly got the day off on Friday. Let's open up day 22. This is my coat hanger tree. Oh, I don't know what that word is. I can see certified organic. Bancha. This sounds like a Japanese tea. I thought Nilgiri was a Japanese tea as well, so when hubby said that, I was like, I thought that too. This is a weaker flavor than sencha. So this is a green tea. Here are the chocolates we have. It is time to taste the green tea. It does smell very light. Cheers! Oh, I like this. Bancha means late harvest and is a tea comprised of large leaves and many stalks and stems. So I did notice that when I was taking out the tea to steep. I did see a bunch of stems and it looked a lot more rough than sencha, but I think I actually prefer this. I do like my green teas very mild because I don't love tannins. This is actually ideal for me. It's a very light flavor, no tannins. It's got kind of almost like a sweetness to it. Fresh green flavor explodes in your mouth, tempered with hints of sweet pear. I actually do really like this one. I don't know if I taste pear, maybe. I have to say, I do prefer this to the senchas that we've had. And also the gyokuro. I think I like this better. And this is probably cheaper. I have a feeling this is cheaper. I'm heading out a little bit earlier today because I have a friend catch-up call at noon and I want to get a bunch of stuff done before our chat. I'd like to make a repeat of our fish and potatoes meal. That was really, really good. So I'm off to St. Lawrence Market again to buy probably rainbow trout again. And I'm also going to grab some sweet potatoes and some of those baby potatoes. That was so delicious. And it was good with the green goddess sauce. It was good with the fish. It was good with the steak. It was just yummy all around. So I'm going to prep and cook the potato dishes when I get home, I think. So that will free up my afternoon for connecting with my friends. St. Lawrence Market and the grocery store were very busy today. I think everyone's getting their holiday preparations in order because it was incredibly busy, like much busier than when I went on Tuesday. This is around a pound of rainbow trout. So we're going to have pretty much an exact repeat of our dinner on Tuesday. And as I was leaving St. Lawrence Market, I saw the latest issue of Foodism, so I picked up a copy. I'm excited to read this. Since hubby's gonna be home as of tomorrow, I did pick up a few additional groceries. We do have some plans here and there, but we're also gonna need to eat when we're at home. So I bought the ingredients for the goat cheese appetizer. So this is goat cheese, of course, and then I just bought some grape tomatoes. I will probably need to buy another one of these because this goat cheese can make the appetizer 2 times. I restocked on onions. I've been cooking more lately, even after the Eat at Home challenge, so I decided to buy a bag instead of just 1 or 2 this time. They had baby carrots, so I picked up a bag and also a bag of the same potatoes from last time. I bought a couple more sweet potatoes. And the most exciting thing was this Boursin cheese. They have a new limited edition flavor, which is truffle salt. So I'm very curious to see if we can taste the truffle. And that is all I picked up. I'm gonna get started on the potatoes before settling down for work. And I do have the call with my friend at noon. I'm gonna have lunch while we talk. And I think lunch will just be maybe some granola as cereal. So granola with some almond or coconut milk, almond coconut blend that I have. And maybe pumpernickel toast with butter and jam. I'll take out the butter now. The reason I've been so into toast with butter lately is because I picked up some of the good butter, the President salted butter. It's so good. So I've been craving this a little more. So I'm just gonna cut off a pat, about this much, and I just leave it on the counter to come to room temperature. Lunchtime's in about an hour and a half, so hopefully it'll be soft by then. It smells so good in here. And because I used to work at McDonald's, I've been cleaning as I went along, but there's still some stuff to put away. I'm just gonna tidy up a little bit while everything's cooking in the oven. But I'm so excited for dinner tonight. That potato dish is fantastic. It takes a bit of time. There's quite a commitment, but it's so worth it. And I always switch up the herbs and spices. I forgot to put thyme from the Arrow Garden, so maybe when I take out the sweet potatoes, I will add that in. Everything that's on the counter here, and I'm gonna put fresh thyme in it. And yes, this is lavender. Tastes really good in these potatoes. Kind of like herbe de Provence. I'm going to add on some fresh thyme and parsley now. Super important if you bake with your cookware. You must put your oven mitts on the handles, because the chance that you'll pick it up without remembering that it was in the oven, it's like almost a guarantee if you don't have those there. So I actually used up the rest of the parsley as well. sad looking pieces of parsley from the Arrow Garden. I'm kind of going to take my time with this because it is very therapeutic for me, but basically I'm just tearing up the herbs and putting them into this dish, and then I'm going to bake it for another 20 minutes or so. I don't mind if I get a bit of the stems from the thyme in the dish. I just don't want like the really woodsy bits. It is dinner time. I had a really nice afternoon, including an afternoon nap, which was much, much, much needed. Hubby's not home yet, so I'm gonna fry up some more fish when he gets home. But tonight I've got a lot of things I want to get done, including publishing my vlog. I also want to write morning pages. I haven't done that yet. And work on my book. I'm feeling a little bit more motivated after chatting with my friend today. My friend is an author. She's actually got a book that's going to be published in May. So I had a really nice writerly chat with her, and I'm feeling a little bit more inspired. I was telling her that after the beta reader process, I knew I was gonna hit a bit of a wall because the beta reader process was so exciting and I had constant feedback coming in. Encouraging feedback as well as constructive feedback, but as I was mentioning to my friend, all feedback is helpful and I'm so grateful for it. It was a very exciting process. I was constantly sending out work and getting feedback back in, and then the comments were always very motivating because even if the comments were constructive, I knew I had a place to begin. I knew what changes I wanted to make, and I would be motivated to look at that chapter and just work on making my book better. But after the last set of beta reader feedback rolled in, it all became just me again. And I was used to that at the beginning. I was very good at motivating myself. But then the change that happened during the beta reader process was very interesting because I started using the external validation and external feedback as fuel for my own motivation. So after all of that excitement, everything feels very flat now. I feel like I have to find that internal source of motivation again. And it's been lacking. So maybe that's part of where the self-sabotage is coming from, and also the lack of motivation to work on my book. But I'm going to find it again, and talking to my friend really helped. Even just recognizing that and verbalizing the changes I noticed in my own motivation after getting so much feedback in such a short amount of time. It was really interesting to observe that. And I'm feeling a little bit better about it. I think it's just a natural thing that I have to go through, and I just have to work through it. So I am excited again to get back to my book. There's actually lots I want to do in front of the computer today. So I'm really looking forward to this evening in, and I keep hearing about this storm that's supposed to come starting tomorrow. A once-in-a-generation storm or something? I don't know. I think I read that on the Weather Network. So I'm kind of keeping my eye on that. So we can stay home tomorrow, but then we're right into the holidays. We plan to pick up the car on Christmas Eve, and then we're traveling to see family that day, and we're also planning to see family on Christmas Day as well. So I'm going to keep an eye on the weather conditions, the road conditions, and make sure it's safe. But for now, I'm going to have my dinner. Hubby is home from work now. He is off for the holidays. Yay! He's having his rainbow trout dinner, and I'm just having my desserts. I had some fruit already, and I've had the coconut and the matcha chocolate. So the coconut was from today. And we also had the candy cane today. And I have a mango left. So I'm trying to decide which one I should have today. I like both pretty equally. They're both white chocolate. Let me do this.
Well, you know which one you're switching.
No, you're gonna pick.
I can?
Yeah.
This one.
Candy cane! So I'll save mango for tomorrow. I forgot that I also have to do my new moon planning today because the new moon is going to be in Capricorn. December 23rd around 5 in the morning, so I guess I could do it tomorrow. I want to do a little bit of work for the writing studio, and then I still have to write morning pages and work on my book. So we shall see if I'm feeling like doing moon planning today or tomorrow. Either way is fine with me. So I'll just play it by ear and see how the rest of the evening goes. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 23. Let's see what we have. It smells very fruity because it's blueberry tea. This is a black tea, Ceylon tea, blueberries, orange peel, blue mallow flowers, and blueberry flavor. Yeah, that's what I smell. It's very strong, the scent. It smells amazing though. And these look the same, but they're not. So here's what we have for chocolate. I want to go out and get some steps in before the weather turns. I think it is raining a little bit, but the wind seems okay right now. I'm gonna do a big walk around the block, maybe head to the grocery store, see if there's anything I need to pick up. I do want some more sparkling water because we finished it all. But before I head out, I am going to taste the tea. So this is blueberry tea. It smells really, really good. Cheers. Ding. It is really good. Lots of flavor. I only steeped it for 2 minutes and it tastes really good. My walk around the block is going to be a little bit shorter today because I want to be back at my desk at 9 to do something for the writing studio. And then I may go out one more time for a shorter walk. And then the rest of the day is going to be spent indoors, cozying up, doing my morning pages, doing my moon planning, working on my book. That sounds awesome. All right, let's head out. I'm glad I came out now. This must be the calm before the storm because it is very pleasant out. Just a light sprinkling of rain, hardly any wind, lots of pigeons, and it's quite warm. It's only 3 degrees still. I did my stuff for the writing studio, part of it, the time-sensitive stuff for this morning. And I think I'm gonna pop out one more time to go grab that sparkling water because the winter storm warnings are rolling in. I'm getting emails and messages about it. It does look like the wind has picked up since I left and now it's snowing instead of raining. So I'm just gonna pop out really, really quickly. I have more than half the steps that I need, so I am totally okay with that. I can get the rest just pacing around in the condo, doing chores. Hubby's still sleeping, but little miss is beside me. She had helicopter tail when I came home and greeted me so nicely, so I feel kind of bad about disturbing her. When I leave, she's probably going to, well, she's already woken up, so maybe I'll just go. I'll be really quick. And maybe I'll get helicopter tail again when I come home. Okay, I better go. I got the waggy tail when I got back, but she has stopped now. There's the waggy tail. There's the waggy tail. Hi. Hi. And Hubby's awake. I bought lime bubbly and strawberry. Hubby said he was gonna go out to buy more sparkling water, so I was like, oh, I could go too, because then we could buy 4. So now we have this many. I am about to take my lunch break and hubby is watching Cobra Kai, which is his favorite holiday tradition. This year's has been out for a while, but he's been saving it to watch during his time off. So I don't follow along with that show, so he just watches it on his own. But we do have some things we want to watch together over the holidays. We want to catch up on The Walking Dead. I think it's the last season of the original series. So we're going to be watching that. And I think I have a list of a few other things that we might want to try watching. For lunch today, hubby has already had his bagel with the new Boursin, the Boursin with truffle salt, and he said you can kind of taste it. So I'm just going to have a bite to see what I think of it. You can taste it a little bit. Kind of tastes cream cheesy. Do you find it tasted like cream cheese?
A little bit.
I find this Boursin tastes a lot like cream cheese. It's good. I like it. These bagels are so good. And I did re-steep my tea. This is how much is left. It's good. I like this tea a lot. And hubby said he liked it too. So the chocolates we got today look very similar, but this one is the mango and this one is the white chocolate. So I have 2 mangoes today. I am all done with work for 2022, so I am going to do moon planning tonight because I haven't had a chance to get into it yet. I've read a little bit about what to expect for this new moon. My favorite writer of the moment, and I've been reading her articles for probably the past at least 6 months. She's my favorite. I just really love her interpretations of the astrology and what the new moons and full moons mean. So her name is Jill Wintersteen, and I will link her latest article down below. I've read her article and I'm starting to think about what intentions I want to set for this new moon. And I'm going to pull an oracle card and 3 tarot cards as I usually do, or as I have been doing the past few lunar cycles. And I'm going to start to get in that frame of mind of what I want to accomplish over the next 2 weeks and beyond. I'm very excited for the holiday season, and I'm going to keep this clip a little bit short, or the clips from this day a little bit short, because as I was editing yesterday, I noticed I had quite a lot of footage. So thank you all so much for watching. By the time you watch this video, it's going to be Christmas Eve. So I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate that holiday, and Happy Hanukkah as well. I will be back very soon with Vlogmas Day 24 and beyond. As I'm sure most of you know, I continue vlogging all the way until New Year's Eve. It's a tradition that I started when I first started doing Vlogmas because I was working full-time and I wasn't really off until Christmas Eve. I didn't have as much time to vlog until Christmas Eve and beyond, and that's the history of why I extended it in the first place. And I really love that part of Vlogmas, the between Christmas and New Year's. I'll be continuing with that, so I will be posting more vlogs throughout the rest of December. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're affected by the winter storm, I hope you're staying warm and safe, and I will see you in a couple of days. Bye!